it's Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and last week we did a video for the Disney Vinylmations. This week we're going to be doing Kidrobot. Now as you can see, we have 16 different Kidrobot items to open up, and we're going to start this video off by opening up the first of the two Chaos Bunnies. And I'll have to admit, out of all the blind boxes that I've opened on this channel, which we've opened a ton of different ones, these are still my favorite. The Chaos Bunnies are my absolute favorite blind box to open up on here. I just love these things. I really like the Kidrobot stuff. In fact, if I had to kind of put them in order, it'd probably be Kidrobot number 1, Disney Vinylmations number 2, and then Funko Pop number 3. That's kind of the order in which I'd probably have to put them in. And it looks like we got the Fire Bunny, which I already have this one. And I'll go ahead and get him put together and we'll see what he looks like. And here is our Fire Cat Bunny. Now this one, the chance of getting this one's a 2 in 16, so he's more of a common one. And since we've already done this one, since I got this one in a previous video, I'm going to do what I always do for you guys. I'm going to open another one. So we're going to open actually 2 more of these. Hopefully we don't get another duplicate because I don't have that many of these left. Let's see, this is going to be a new one. We finally got at least one of the snails. I don't think this is the rare one though. Let's see. No, this is going to be the 2 in 16. This is the common one. So we've been really looking for, hoping to get the sea snail, the really bright and colorful one. But this is going to be the first snail that I've gotten. I'll go ahead and get his ears put on and we'll see what it looks like. So here's a good look at our sea snail. And you know, in my display case, which I showed you guys last week at the end of one of the videos, I kind of have the Kidrobot stuff down low and it's kind of in the back, and I really need to rearrange it to where these are in the front because these are my favorite out of everything. I don't know why it's so far back in my display case. Let's go ahead and open up our third Chaos Bunny. And I was just looking, I actually have 5 of these left, so I have 5 blind boxes left of this after I open this one. So not a lot, not very many more chances to get the sea snail. And we got the Hula Bunny again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open one more. Now if we get another duplicate in the next one, then we'll just have to stop there because I really don't have enough of these to just keep going. But we'll do one more for you guys. Starting the video off with quite a bit of Chaos Bunnies, but that's okay. And here's our Hula Bunny. Now when I showed you guys this the first time, one of my very nice subscribers said, hey Zero, there's stickers on the bottom of this, so you can actually peel this off and then slap it down onto like a car dashboard, and then you'll have a nice Hula Bunny while you go riding around. So that's pretty neat. We'll go ahead and open up the final, no matter what, this is the final one that we're gonna open in this video. And where is the tear strip? It's got to be on this side. There it is. And we got another snail. So we got 2 snails, and I can almost hear you guys watching this video going, do another one, since we got 2 of those. So I'll do another one. We'll do one more. Even though I said I wasn't going to do another one, I had to turn around and grab this from behind me. This is definitely, I don't care what we get, this is the final one that we're doing in this video, and then we're moving on to some other stuff. And is this a new one? I'm not sure if I got this one or not. I think I did get this one. I can't remember if I got this one or not. Let's see. This one's just called Mr. Bunny. It's a 2 in 16. I'm not 100% sure if I've already gotten this one or not, because there's a couple that are kind of like this, and I just can't remember what color I have down there, but I think this might be a new one. So here he is with his ears on and his cards right here next to him. It's a cute one. Not really too much like uniqueness to him, just kind of plain and simple bunny. Here he is. Now let's go ahead and open up a BFFs. Now I get just so many requests to open these. We've done a couple of them, but if you guys keep requesting them, I might order some more of these to show more of them. But this is actually, I think I might have one more. Maybe. I can't remember if I have another one or not. We got so many blind boxes in here that I can't really remember what all we got. But looks like we got a Donut and Coffee, which is Joe and Mr. Donatsu, something like that. And let's get him taken out. And Here he is inside the coffee. As you can see, they got like a little tooth right there, and then his tongue's hanging out right there. So that's a really cute little combo. And it says on the back, BFFs are happy. So there you go, you BFF fans. There's our BFF for the day. And now let's open up the Let's Hang. This was another subscriber requested blind box, and I have to admit I'm a little disappointed with these just because of how tiny these things are. I mean, these are so small. And these actually, okay, I was getting ready to say, does it have a tear strip? There it is. And we got a piece of corn with arms and face and feet. So it's a piece of corn with some arms, a happy face, and some feet. That's actually pretty cute. That might be my favorite one of these that I've opened so far, just because it's so off the wall. That's the one thing I like about the Kidrobot stuff, is it's really kind of unique. Like the Disney Vinylmations and the Funko Pop stuff, I mean, they pretty much, it's not, I mean, some of the Disney Vinylmations are kind of artsy, but this stuff is just really kind of odd. I guess that's the best way to describe some of it. So it looks like we have a Post Office Mr. Fatcap Series 3. Looks like he comes with like a little pin. There's a look at the back. Not really sure what that design is supposed to be. Maybe one of you guys can comment and tell me, because I'm not really seeing what it is. But if you notice on his arm it says from, and then on the other side it says to, so he's kind of like a little package. And once again, these will rattle if you shake them because it's supposed to be a spray can. You know, I really should have realized that when I opened the very first one, and it took reading the comments to go, oh, okay. I mean, there's a little arrow right there. There's the spray can nozzle. I should have realized that, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and set that one down. Now, let's open up the Dunny Azteca 2. We've gotten some really neat stuff out of this set. My favorite's gonna be the little stone-faced character right there. We've gotten a couple of those. And let's see what we get. Uh-oh, this one looks neat. What is it? Alright, well, this is definitely a new one. We got a taxi. So here's the card that goes with it. And that's a really cute Dunny. These things are just so creative. I mean, he's got a windshield on the front of his face and a windshield on the back, and he's got a little license plate and some tail lights on there. That's a really awesome Dunny. I really like that one. Go ahead and set that down, and let's open up the other Fatcap. This is going to be the second one. The second and final one. I'm kind of curious, what do you guys like more? Do you like the Kidrobot stuff, or do you like the Disney Vinylmation or the Funko Pop stuff more? Be interesting to see what you guys like more. This one, wow, what is going on here? This one's going to be a 3 out of 80. So I guess he's, well, I guess the odds on that one is a little bit harder to get than some of these other ones. I'm looking at the odds, and I guess this one is a little bit harder to get. So as you can see, he's got like a little paint can that's kind of splashing down on the top of his head. Man, this one actually looks really neat too. And it does rattle. He doesn't really come with any accessories, just the paint can right there on the top. That's probably the initials of the artist, maybe. That's my guess. Go ahead and set that one down. Now let's open up the Joe Ledbetter Finders Keepers. This is going to be a newer blind box that I showed you guys a week ago, I believe. This one's got some really cool stuff in it. This flying pig right here is actually a 1 out of 300. That's going to be pretty difficult to get. You might have to buy several cases to find that one. And let's see if I can get this opened up. That tear strip looked like it might not go anywhere, but I was still able to get it open. And it looks like, okay, I guess this is the mystery. Is this a mystery one? What is this? Let's see here. Oh wow, we got the mystery figure. Look at that. There's no odds on this one. Wow, that's crazy. So second one, we get one of the rare ones. That's awesome. And these heads, I don't think their heads move. Yeah, the heads on this one does not move. Most of the Kidrobot stuff, you can kind of move their heads to pose it. Man, that one's really cool though. How exciting is that? We got the mystery figure. Now, let's go ahead and open up, staying with the Joe Ledbetter theme, let's go ahead and open up the Chinese Zodiac. This is going to be the rooster. The rooster is for the years 2005, 1993, 1981, which is my birth year. So I'm actually a rooster. There's 1969, 1957, and 1945. So here is our rooster, and the reason why I decided to do the rooster this week, I was scrolling through the comments in my last Play-Doh egg video, and somebody commented, do the rooster, and they put like, like screaming or something. Like they really wanted me to do the rooster, so I was like, alright, I'll do the rooster this week. And as you can see, you can pose him a little bit. I'm not sure if you can't move his arms or anything like that, but you can move his head. His feet look like they're a little off balance, though. I'm kind of wondering if he's going to stand up. I think he should. Yeah, he still stands up, even though his feet look a little crooked. But there's our rooster. And let's go ahead and open up the Dunny. Now this is going to be the French Dunny. There's some really neat ones in here. And let's see, I didn't buy a whole case of these. I only have like, I think maybe one more of these, so don't have a lot of these. I think I opened one of these in a previous video. And it looks like we got, let's see, it's gonna be a Dunny with a boombox, a pick, and I'm not sure what that is right there. Not sure what that one is, but here he is. It says Tiz on his belt. He's got number 14 on the back. And if you look closely, his shirt's actually got like little dots all in it. It looks kind of like a mesh jersey, which is really neat. I noticed though he's kind of sticky for some reason. Like it's almost like the paint didn't dry on this one. He's a little sticky. Now let's open up the 2012 Kidrobot Dunny. These have some really colorful ones. That one looks kind of crazy right there in the middle. Let's go ahead and open this up and see who we get. And okay, we got one that's in two pieces, it looks like. Okay, it's the giraffe Dunny maybe. And go ahead and pop his head on. So this is gonna be, look at the expression on that thing. That is crazy. I wonder what the odds on this one's a 3 in 40. Still not, I'm not sure what that mystery figure is. That thing looks pretty neat, whatever it is. The shadow of him looks pretty interesting. That's a pretty neat Dunny. I really like that one. I love giraffes, so that's a really neat one. I really like that one. Let's go ahead and set that down, and let's go ahead and open up the other Azteca 2 Dunny. Now I did get an entire case of these, so we'll be opening quite a few of these in future videos. And we got another taxi, really? What are the odds on that? I mean, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and open another one. And I actually went to go get this one out of the box, and when I picked it up, I noticed it was already kind of open. But the bag is still sealed. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. This is definitely a new one that I haven't seen yet. And the card is like stuck inside the wrapper for some reason. Alright, so pretty simple looking card. I guess he's a boxer. He's got kind of a black eye. And I really like the design on the back of his head. Like it's got little tiny dots just all throughout. I'm not really sure what that says in Spanish, so I apologize, I can't translate that for you guys. But again, he's got little boxing gloves, so this is a boxer. That's a really neat one. Set him down. Now, let's go ahead and open up our Futurama blind box. Here's some of the different characters that you can get. If I had to pick one that I want, it's going to be Bender. I'd really like to get Bender out of here. And every week, I get requests to do like blind boxes like the South Park, Family Guy, Walking Dead. And I really can't do those blind boxes here on this channel. But then some of you guys are like, well, why are you doing Futurama? Well, you know, Futurama is kind of like the Simpsons in my opinion. It's not really like the South Park and Family Guy shows. So it looks like we got Fry. I had to think for a minute. I had to think really hard. I couldn't remember what his name was off the top of my head. So Fry's a 3 in 20. He's dressed up like a superhero. He's got like a little medallion. I don't think that's going to go around his neck unless it'll stretch. Yeah, can't get this to stretch, so it won't go around his head, so it's something that he just kind of holds in his hand. I really like that cape though. He looks kind of like a little superhero or something. That's really neat. Set him down. Now, speaking of the Simpsons, let's open up the Simpsons blind box. We did get this Maggie right here, which I thought was just really adorable. I really like that one. And I think we did get the Lisa that's eating her necklace. So we got at least one of the zombie Simpsons. I did get an entire case of these. In fact, we're going to be doing more of these, and it looks like there's two things in here. So we got another Mariachi Simpson. Let's see which one it is. Oh, we got Homer. Nice. So we got Mariachi Homer. I'll go ahead and get his guitar and his hat on, and we'll see what he looks like. So here's our Homer with his mariachi hat. Couple disappointing things with this character. Number one, there's nothing to really keep his hat on his head. It just kind of loosely dangles on there. Another thing is this guitar, if you look at the width of it on the side, it's kind of thick, and then you look at his fingers here and they're almost kind of pinched together. So there's no way to put the guitar in his hand. So both of the accessories, I'm not really sure what I would do with this guitar. Maybe just kind of have it across his arms like that. But there's our Homer. Now before we open our final blind box, I want to open up this toxic swamp dog for you guys. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box so I can show it to you. So here's our toxic dog. They also make toxic kitties as well, but I thought I really like this orange dog. So that's the reason why I decided to get this. Now if you notice, it's got the date 2006. So this is kind of an older Joe Ledbetter piece. And his head does move, his arms move. And I bought this on eBay. It was only about $25 I think, so it wasn't crazy expensive for something this big. A lot of the bigger Kidrobot stuff usually goes for like $50 to $100, $200. So $25 for this piece really wasn't that bad. But I like how he made his tail. It's got like that little white outline to it. And his ears have that little white outline. They did a really good job on this one. He's got a belly button too, which is kind of cute. So there's our dog. I like his ears too. He's got some pretty neat looking ears. Go ahead and set that down, and let's move on to our final blind box. This is going to be the Dunny Sideshow. Here's a look at both sides. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. I think I like the Azteca ones a little bit more than these, but this one right here with the little white and the blue stomach, and there was a red one that I guess matches it, which was the mystery figure that I showed you guys. Those two were really cool, so it made it worth getting this case. And we got a Stay Furry, which I'm pretty sure we got this one before. I'm thinking we got it before, so I'm gonna open another one for you guys. Alright, so this should be the final one now. Hopefully we won't get another duplicate. And this is definitely a new one. Have not gotten this one. We got a gray one, I think. It's gonna be a pink one. This one's got a little crown on it too. Let's take a look. Is this a rare one? Let's see. This one is not on the box. Wow. And I think this one's name's actually called the Observation Drone. It says Mark IV. I guess that's what it says, or supposed to mean. It's almost like an Iron Man observation drone. But these are kind of like cameras. As you can see, it's got like a little lens right there. I really like that crown though. Kind of wondering why he's kind of like speckled, like he's got kind of like some gray speckle in the pink. It's almost like they just kind of slapped the paint all over this thing, but it is a really neat Dunny. I really like that one. Happy we got that in this video as well. Now if I had to pick one of the figures that I like the most out of everything we open, it's going to be between these two. Even though I was really excited that we got the mystery figure, I can't stop looking at this giraffe. This is probably my favorite one that I've opened today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do want to see more Kidrobot stuff, be sure to press the like button. Also, be sure and comment and let us know if you want to see more of a specific Kidrobot blind box. We do read the comments, and that does help us decide on what types of videos to do on here. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.